Hey guys, it's Snorlax, and I am back today with something fairly big. I was lucky enough a couple months ago to hit a grading deal with PSA. They had a grading deal for jumbo cards, which is something I've had graded in the past and I really enjoyed. And so I went out and bought a whole bunch of jumbo cards and had them graded through this deal. And I had one other user send with me as well. He sent one card to take advantage of that. And I'm going to showcase all the cards I had come back from PSA. I sent a total of 39, 38 are mine, one being AC/DC Rocks. I'm going to showcase his card now, as a matter of fact. He had a Rockets MEWTWO that was sent. It's a nice card. The winner's promo set, there are a number of winner promos that are on eBay and such right now. They're fairly cheap. That's the other thing. That's the awesome thing about jumbo cards, is they're very, very cheap to buy these days, and they look fantastic when they're graded because they're so big. Matter of fact, I can show you. I've got a standard size graded card right here, and you can see the rough size. It's about, a jumbo card is roughly 3 times as big as a standard size card, roughly. So you can just kind of estimate the size and the magnitude of the cards there. So there's AC/DC Rocks. This came back as a near mint 7. Which is fairly good for jumbo cards. Jumbo cards are ridiculously difficult to have come back as Gem Mint 10s. Half of the order I submitted came back 9 and below. So the other half was Gem Mint 10s, and all of them were purchased new. So not quite sure what PSA looks for in terms of a graded card, but or a graded jumbo card, I should say. But they're pretty all over the place. I'll have to send more in order to figure out what kind of grades, what kind of things they're looking for in terms of Gem Mint 10 condition. Excuse me there. Moving on, I'm going to show you all the Gem Mint 10s I had come back. We'll start it off here. We got a ZOROARK Illusions Collection promo. And the awesome thing about these, I bought a number of jumbo cards to have them graded. And really the whole purpose of having so many graded was I could hopefully resell them and reinvest back into the channel a little bit, as I'm tight for money these days. But a lot of the cards, well, actually all the cards you see in this particular video will be for sale. So prices range anywhere from 50 to 60 bucks, and I'll be throwing them up on eBay where they'll be closer to 75. So if you buy through me, it's a lot cheaper directly here on YouTube. So that's something to keep in mind. But let's go ahead and start sorting through some of these cards here. I'm not going to hold up ZOROARK all day. Bought these from another PokeTuber. These were bought from the SMG Quest. These are these cards, these jumbo cards were actually pre-packaged. They were blind picks. I bought 8 of these from the SMG Quest, and basically you got a chance at one of two cards. This being one of them. This is ZORUA and CELEBI Clash at the Summit promo, and I believe it was 3 came back as a Gem Mint 10. You can see there's the second one. It's Gem Mint 10 grade. And a third. Actually, I have 4. That's cool. So there's my third one. There's my 4th one. So those all came back Gem Mint 10. Those were really nice cards. And then the other card you could get from those blind packs basically was this one. This is ZOROARK and Legendary Pokemon Clash at the Summit. It's the only one I had come back Gem Mint 10, and it's already been sold, thankfully. So awesome stuff. Be able to invest a little bit back into the channel because these cards are so cool, and I'm glad other users are able to appreciate them as much as I do, as I'll keep a few for my own collection. So that's another one came back Gem Mint 10, and then I had a whole bunch of these graded. I actually had a grand total of 10 full art jumbo DARKRAIs graded, and 9 of them came back as Gem Mint 10, and 1 came back as an Excellent 5, and I have no idea why it came back as an Excellent Mint 5, as they were all purchased together, and they were all in the same shape, which just means I need to learn what PSA is looking for in terms of a graded jumbo card. So, here's the first DARKRAI I had graded. Easily my favorite jumbo card that I had come back out of all of these. DARKRAI is one of my favorite Pokemon, and full arts are one of the big things I like to collect when I get a chance to collect them, as I think the artwork is just fantastic on them. I really like how DARKRAI looks with the blue background. Generally blue and black don't go too well together, but this really works with that little kind of red he has right there in the middle. that part of Darkrai. It all kind of helps it blend a little bit, kind of brings the card out a little more. I forget what Darkrai I'm on. I'm still moving through them. Here we go. That's my last one. Anyway, those all came back Gem Mint 10. They're all for sale, guys. So anybody who wants one, please, please, please PM me. I would love to reinvest back in the channel, bring you guys more stuff, more awesome stuff like this. Next up, I had a DEOXYS EX come back as a Gem Mint 10. I believe I only Jumbo Gem Mint 10 DEOXYS EX, excuse me, on the planet as of right now. I think I own a couple of 9s as well. There's the second one and a third one. And one last one, another ZOROARK Gem Mint 10 that I had graded. So those were all my Gem Mint 10s that came back. I obviously had other cards graded as well. They came back 9 and below. I'll go ahead and showcase the ones I had come back as a 9. This is one that's been in my collection for a while. This is Palkia and Dialga Legend from the Heart Gold Soul Silver era. You know, those 2 Legend pieces, well, they just combine it onto one Jumbo card, so that looks really cool. That's a 9. These will be a lot cheaper than the $50 or $60 I mentioned for the Gem Mint 10s. I don't have a price tag on them quite yet, but if you guys PM me and really just throw me an offer, I'll certainly look at it. There we go with ZOROARK. Clash of the Summit, I had more though. I had one more of these. Just came back as a 9. I had a number of 9s come back, which is good. Got the DEOXYS EX Mint 9. Here I have the English version. ZOROARK and Legendary Pokemon. Such a cool card. Probably one of my favorites. It sparkles quite a bit, that's the thing. So there's a lot of holographic foil on these particular Jumbo cards. There's one Mint 9. Here's a second Mint 9. Japanese version. And another one of those. I had a lot of MEWTWO EX, actually, I had graded. I wasn't real lucky with them either. These were actually the most expensive Jumbo cards to buy raw, and then to reinvest back into the grading. I really lost out, which was really disappointing. I was hoping for more Gem Mint 10s. I actually own 2 Gem Mint 10s right now, if I'm not mistaken. I'm more than happy to sell those, obviously, but they are very hard to come by. So there's a Mint 9 there. There we go. Another ZOROARK, Mint 9. Second Mint 9. I had a lot of these graded because they were fairly cheap. A lot of these Jumbo cards, when you buy them raw, are like $5 and sometimes cheaper on eBay. So that's the awesome thing, like I mentioned before about Jumbo cards, is they don't cost a lot to buy. Grading is a different story, but just buying them raw, they really make a nice part of the collection. Moving into the 8s, I got another one of these. I had a lot of these ZOROARK and Celebis that I pulled from the SMG Quest. This one came back as an 8. And they were all sealed, by the way. So this one I was really hoping for a Gem Mint 10 because I have a blanks SNIVY and a blank OSHAWOTT that are already Gem Mint 10, and I had one of these already graded that came back as a 9, but I really wanted the 10, so I bought one more. These are also expensive on eBay and really hard to find for whatever reason. So this one only came back as a near mint 8 for me, so this one will be up for sale, obviously. Hopefully I can find Gem Mint 10 quality Jumbo blank Tepigs fairly soon. Near mint 8 DEOXYS EX. Reoccurring theme with more ZOROARK. Near mint 8. Say near mint 8 MEWTWO EX. One of the most bizarre things I've had happen. Look at this. Excellent 5. Just like the other Darkrai's I showcased. They were shipped the same way and they were packaged the same way. This one was bought with the rest of them. And I can't find anything wrong that I would see with like a standard card. I grade based off like what I would grade a standard card at. Generally when you hit an excellent grade, that means you are somewhere creased somewhere on the card. That's generally what it means, but I cannot for the life of me find a crease. Obviously the folks at PSA must have found something that I didn't, so I'll have to observe it further and I'll eventually find what the error is so I can learn from it and get more Jumbo cards graded with higher grades. Again, same story. Excellent to Mint 6, MEWTWO EX. Same deal, really. Packaged the same way, bought the same way. Probably won't be using the same seller again, obviously, because they all came back lower than I would have liked. Here's another one, also excellent to Mint 6. And again, I can't find a crease anywhere on these cards. Edgeware is the other thing I was looking at. Edgeware seems to be about the same on all the cards. And let's see, I got one last one. Got ZORUA and CELEBI yet again. So lots of cards, lots of very different grades. I'm hoping to buy more jumbo cards in the future and have them graded again when PSA offers a deal. And obviously, if you guys have jumbo cards, I will be posting a video about when they are put on grading sale, grading specials. So you guys can capitalize on that a little bit when the time is right. Here, we'll hold this one up again because I like it so much. So yeah, that's basically the deal right now. If you guys are interested in any of the cards I showcased, I obviously have tons of backstock on them. They're really cool. They're an awesome part of the collection. I really hope you guys can buy these from me and add them to your collection because they are that cool. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll have more uploads again fairly soon here, so just stick around. And hey, we'll catch you again later.